Hey, what's up, air hockey? I have two imports, so this is going at the same time. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I gotta fix this. Okay. All right. Hold on, it didn't refresh the rankings for some reason. Hold on. What the hell is it? That's not it. How do I refresh the rankings? I think I have to go with battlers. No, here. Oh no, I have to play a game, then it'll fix it. Yeah, hey Shui, what's up? Yeah, it didn't fix it. I'm over 1600, but it did not fix it. Oh, we don't have a deck list. Hold on. I gotta fix that. We're going first, and this is not a good first hand. This is a go second hand. Slugma. Slugma nuts. Alright, at this point, let's research first. Leaf? I mean, if depending on what we know, a little bit less useful now. I want to throw these down because Maricargo is going to be a threat. Oh, you're about to fall asleep after a 5-hour cloudy stream. Okay, tournament stream. Very nice. Very nice. Hope you did well. Alright. That's not exactly what I needed to see. If he brings in Marcago, we don't know exactly what he's gonna hit. If I evolve the back, there's a good chance we don't die. We have a leaf. Evolving the front is just plain greedy. Yeah, we're gonna evolve the back. We have leaf next turn. Do I want to research is the question. Yeah, we will. Oh, is Darktina still tier 1? It's still top tier, but it's not tier 1, I would say. This is all RNG based. That's how this game is gonna go. So he does have the Macrago. The question is, am I gonna regret putting that down, that Darkrai? Okay. We're about to find out, kids. Yikes, that's very scary. He could potentially kill us next turn. What's up, Gaiba? There are ways we could die. I was hoping to draw into a giant cape, but we didn't do it. Now, I'm sure he has another Slugma in hand, because he has such a large hand. Okay, so there is another Slugma. This is very bad for us. He's playing Sylvali with this? That's very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, we just die. Nothing we really can do about that. We had about a 30% chance of that actually happening, but that's just more cargo for you. Alright, hopefully we go second. I'm hoping we go second. But we can go first, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. We can go either or. Alright, we're going first. I mean, I shouldn't say it doesn't make too much of a difference. There's more variability going second. Okay, that's good. We'd love to see the Magby. Now, if we could see any of our Type Null, hopefully Type Null. Type Null would be the best thing to see here. Darkrai's not bad. Sabrina's also good, because Sabrina could slow them down, potentially. Many Despia mirrors? Yeah, I feel you. Alright, him going second with the setup is kind of frightening. Okay. I think here I'm going to Sabrina. And it's gonna force him to have the leaf. Yeah, I'm gonna force him to have the leaf. If he has the leaf, he has the leaf. There's not really we can do about it, but we could attempt to slow him down here with the Sabrina. Because we can get going really quickly, too. So slowing him down a turn could be worth it for us. Okay, so he does have the leaf. Nothing we can really do about that. Yeah. Do we see a null? We do see a null. Okay, so we can have both Darkrai and this able to attack. Now, he will take out our Magby, giving him 1 point. But there's nothing really we can do about that. We'll just ping this. Now there is, I mean, we could have leafed if we didn't, well no, we already researched, so there was no doing that either. And streaming is totally different. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so he has 150. This kind of has everything he needs at this point. He will one-shot the Magby. I don't know if we can win this, because I think he just kind of has everything here. Could bring in the Darkrai, but I don't think the Darkrai is really going to help us at this point. No, because Lugia's just going to one-shot it. I am going to research now because I want to try to find Cyrus. That may give us a win con. Okay. We do find a Cyrus. Now he's going to have to bring in the Lugia to one-shot our Sylvali, but that Lugia will not be able to attack for the next turn. We could also Cyrus and Pichu for a guaranteed pin kill if we want to as well. But that won't give him the third knockout point. Yeah, or Rayquaza. You can play with a bunch of things. Oh, we left the Ho-Oh in there. Oh, now I can win. Now I win. Yeah, because now if he attaches the energy, I just Cyrus in the Pichu. That was greedy. Holy crap. Okay, now I should win. Okay, we will cape up the Darkrai. And we'll just knock it out. We'll put the energy on Darkrai. There's no reason... I don't even have to waste a supporter here. There's no reason to do anything else at this point. We already have our win conditions on his bench. And I really don't want to bring Lugia in to win him. Yeah. Well, the only way he wins... Actually, I should have Gladion. I should have Gladion there. There is a way he can win. Okay, so he brings in the Ho-Oh. If he has Sabrina, he can win the game. I should have Gladion there. Hopefully he doesn't have Sabrina. If he has Sabrina, we lose. Okay, he doesn't. Thank God. Okay, now we win. I mean, it's not a guarantee, because we still have another Savalai in the deck, so we could have not seen it, but we should have given us the best chance. Because then if we have a type null on the bench, she'll only get one knockout point, and now we win. Bring that ass here, boy. We have 2 knockout points, and now we just, yeah, he just leaves. That got scary there, because he had the leaf. He had the leaf early on, so we had to slow him down as much as possible. I had to bet on him not having the leaf, so the Sabrina there was a good play. Because we wanted to slow him down there as much as we possibly could. So if we Sabrina him... Hold on, let me get a deck list up. Let me get to Limitless, because I have it on Limitless. If you guys give me like 1 minute. Not it. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Here it is. He saved this in the pocket folder. Go over here. I redid everything, so it's a lot more organized. So we go here, and we go here. Bang. Okay, except that this silver's not in there. There's no silver. I don't know how silver got in there. Yo, I see what's going on, bro. Morphle, how are tournaments played? Is it best of 3? Oh, Shui does a lot of Duel Links. Duel Links is best of 3. Pocket, it depends on the format. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we have the deck list from Limitless. I don't play Silver. That's in for something else. We're going second. Very good. Alright, we got Magby. Now hopefully we do also have Gladion and we have Pokeball. So we're guaranteed either a Darkrai or a type Null with this Pokeball, which is very good for us going second. If we see type Null and Silvally, we're attacking by turn 3 for 100. Ooh, bring in Charmander. Let's see what we see off Pokeball first. Sabrina might be good here. Okay, there's type Null. As much as I would love to Sabrina him now. Well, I could Gladion next turn, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Okay, so I will throw down both of these and I will Sabrina here. Because if he doesn't have... Well, the thing is he can't evolve. But then he could find Sylveon. No, I won't Sabrina. I won't. Because if he has Sylveon already, then I kind of get punished. And then he gets a free kill onto Magby. So probably not a good idea. We'll hold Sabrina until he has, whatchamacallit. Until he gets like 4 energy on Charizard, we might be able to... Oh. Okay. So the Gladion's obviously he's going to get rid of. Nothing we really can do about that. I mean, I guess in that case, we just always Gladion turn 1 to play around Silver. Hopefully. Okay, there's Darkrai. Darkrai's good. The Darkrai is ready to attack next turn. Okay, so he does see the Sylveon. He knows we have Sabrina, which is a little bit bad for us. Okay, he brings in the Charmander. Is he going to rare candy? Or does he want to kill a Magby? But he won't, because I don't have a... Oh, he's running Flareon EX. Okay. Makes sense, because this is so good with this chart. Oh, okay, so he's gonna rare candy now. Okay. Sabrina can slow him down. What the? He's running all of this? He's running this Oricorio too? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Ooh, we see the Silvally. Ooh, that's really good. Because now we already have 2 energy, so we can deal 120 damage this turn. Or 130 to Charizard, and potentially getting to think about retreating that out. So yeah, this is really good. And we have free retreat with the Magby. That is really good. And then we'll have 3 energy built on Darkrai too. Yeah, 130 damage here. Because we already have 2 energy on Silvally, so we can attack. We have the 10 from Giovanni, and we can ping immediately. Now, if he lilies, he only goes up to 110. Which, he's going to have to kill the Silvally now. But the problem is, still maybe like 10 off from me being actively enough. We might be still a bit too slow. I need a cape. I need cape here. Sabrina's a bit too slow. We might be a bit too slow. You might just have everything here. I mean, if I could draw a type Null, well, I was going to say Charizard doesn't really care about. They don't really run Cyrus, so that's not really a thing. Now, we could die because we don't have Cape. If he has like a red, we die to Flareon. We don't die to Sabrina because we can bring in the other Darkrai. They don't play Cyrus and Zard, so you can run on them pretty consistently. Okay, so he does have the red. Fair enough. Nothing we really could do there. He kind of had everything. He had the whole setup. He had the Flareon EX, he had the red, he had the Lily, he had the Zard. Yeah, this is really nothing we ever done. Okay, BRB. Okay, back. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really could have done there. Just add everything. And he had the silver too. So he had silver, yeah, he had everything. He just had it all. Alright, going first. If we see Magby, we're fine. Okay, we do see Leaf. If we can draw into a Magby, we're even fine. Zero Aura. Double Zero Aura. Magby draw? Oh, maybe. Magby? Yeah! Okay, so now we can activate Leaf. Now, he's not going first, so he can't attack immediately with Zero Aura. But we can Leaf out. Get that energy on type null. Now, if we profess this research and we draw into Silvally, we're ready to attack for 100 by next turn. Very good. Now he's got the Pichu. So this might be Pikachu EX. This is a deck I want to try, but I haven't pulled a single Pichu yet, believe it or not. Probably on the Circle Circuit variant. With Oricorio, Pichu, Zero Aura, with Elemental to put an energy on it. So he's going to get a lot. Okay, I guess he doesn't want the Zero Aura being one shot, which is fair. It's a fair concept, I guess. He's dead afraid of Silvally now. Which he's gonna get that energy anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. So he's willing to give up the Pichu, which is fair. Okay, Darkrai. Now, show me Silvally. Okay, no Silvally. Another type, no. I could have Darkrai ready to attack by next turn. That's probably what I'm going to do. No. Now, I could Mars him. I mean, not Mars him. He could Mars me. But do I care? No, I don't think I do. I think I'd rather him do that in this state. Okay, so Darkrai is ready to attack by next turn. It's all ready to go. Now we could also... Okay, so he does have Ori, but we do have Silvally in the deck. Silvally does kill the Oricorio. Okay, so he's going to bring in the Ori. If he has Elemental, which I'm sure he has, he's going to be able to one-shot it. Okay, so he does have the switch. Alright, what we're going to do... Actually, we could... Actually, bring in the null here. I was going to say, if we Giovanni and we hit heads, we can win. We could take out Ori if we Geo into a heads. It's funny. Is it viable? Maybe. I mean, it's worth a shot. It'll be funny if this actually works. I don't want to lose to Cyrus. I'm going to put down this null. Hakua! Ah, toxic! It was worth the shot. But the thing is, now Darkrai can ping kill it if he doesn't heal, so he's going to have to heal it up. Otherwise, Darkrai can ping off the Ori. Even if he runs, we could Cyrus it in, which is still very good. And then we can kill Oricorio anyway, so this still works out anyway. So this all in all still deals with Ori. So this is still a good play on RF. Okay, so this guarantees us the Silvally. So if we bring in the Silvally, Zero Aura hit us for 50. 110. So it's at 60 HP. Ori can't one-shot it. Zero Aura can't one-shot it without a Geo. Which I'd imagine he has Geo in hand. But we can ping off the Ori, so I think we still do it anyway. And we will attack for full damage now. So we will 100 one-shot the Zero Aura. Very good. This forces him to have Giovanni, which I'm sure he has at this point. He's going to bring in the Zero Aura. Now we can't one-shot the Zero Aura once we Cyrus it in, because he's going to have 100 damage. Okay, I expected the Geo there. But I want to force the Giovanni now. Maybe I just kill the Zero Aura and then we hit the Ori next turn. Yeah, there's really nothing he's going to threaten us with. Even Pikachu EX won't one-shot us. Unless... The only way Pikachu EX one-shots us is if he has Sabrina. Okay, now that Leaf kind of changes everything. Okay, so the Leaf Ear is really good. Because we now have the Leaf, I can I can start building... Well, actually, it didn't even matter because I could start building the second Dark right now. Yeah, so this is fine anyway. So we don't lose to Sabrina. Very good. And now we can just take out the Zero Aura. And then next turn we could Cyrus bring in the Pichu or the Oricorio and just ping it for game. Pikachu EX does not one-shot us. He can't evolve into a Silvally. So we're safe on that end. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good here. We don't die to Sabrina. We can't be Cyrus. We're sitting pretty good. Yeah, I don't care about the Ori now. Very good. And as you guys can see that I don't know why I just wanted the Pichu, but... Toxic! That's toxic, as I would say. Toxic! Toxic! What'd you bring in the Pichu? That's toxic! It's accepting defeat. Alright. We're at 1609. Again, we were able to go second. Going second. Oh, actually, no, we won first that game. Yeah. So we were at going second disadvantage, but like I said, we had the Leaf. And this is a really good hand for us. We're going second. We instantly have the type Null and Darkrai. We're going to instantly throw them down to avoid getting Mars. And now we can threaten 120 damage by turn 2 if we see the Silvally with the Gladion. Which is an insane amount of damage. Not by turn 2, by our turn 2, but by turn 3. That is a crazy level damage. Appreciate that follow, you know, Tilt. Okay, so he does have the Poiple, equipped with the Barb. Okay, so we will attach to Darkrai here. I'm gonna ball first to see if we see a type Null in play. Okay, good. This is good. This is what I wanted to see, because the reason being is this gives me, this guarantees that I see the Silvally. Now, I don't want to put anything down, because if I put something down, you may say, well, why wouldn't you want to put down the other Null down for Mars? The reason being is, if I put down the other Null, he's going to know immediately that I have the Silvally. Now, the only problem here is that Poiple will take out the Naganadel will one-shot the Magby, but it's still fine, because we're gonna revenge kill him, and he's only gonna get 1 energy for Lusamine, so this is still quite good for us. So we will revenge kill him since we have Research in hand, and Type Null will come in to attack. Not Type Null, but Silvally. You know what I mean. Now, we will be poisoned, which is a little bit annoying, but nonetheless, it's still fine. We'll just throw down another Null. We do have a Leaf, so we're not too afraid here. And we'll just take out the Naganadel. Well, he has nothing built on Guzzlord. Now we can start threatening 120 damage. He's going to have to Lusamine here to try to grind quarter us, to reduce the damage we could take. The only way we really lose is if we, like, get double heads. So we'd have to, like, Lusamine now and then get, like, 2 heads. So, put him in the most unlikely scenario. Yeah, he's forced to Lusamine here. So he needs 2 heads. Even then, that still might not be enough. Okay, so he doesn't get anything. That's even worse for him. Okay, so now we can hit him for 120 damage, which is really good, or 130 damage. Really build up that Darkrai. He's all in on this Guzzlord. I'm going to deck in as much as possible. I don't care about Sabrina, so I'm just going to reduce my hand size so that way the Mars doesn't become as impactful for him. He's only got 1 point, so we would only be able to get rid of... We'd still be able to draw into 2, and we can hit for 110 on the Guzz. And this is really dangerous for him. Really dangerous. How many cards left in the deck? We have 7, so if we draw into Cyrus, the game ends, obviously. Because no matter what he retreats into, that Guzzlord's now a liability. And that Darkrai is also ready to attack next turn, so he's going to have to retreat the Guzzlord now. Okay, he can potentially one-step with the one-shot with the Poiple. If he gets 2 heads and does the 2-step. Or just get no heads. Toxic. Or just get nothing. That's toxic. Ooh, giant cape. Ooh. Oh, he just lames. I told you this deck is so broken. When you go second, this deck is disgusting. This deck is actively just gross going second. This deck is just actively gross going second. This deck is just actively disgusting when you go second. If you go second, this deck is just actively gross. Alright, going first with the Null. Again, we can see that Magby, we're in a good spot. Okay, we're in the mirror. We really need to see a Magby here. Otherwise, we're kind of lacking. Okay, we do see the Magby. Good. Good, good, good. Now, I could cape here if I really don't want to get one shot. But I'd rather cape the null, because then he can't one-shot me with a Geo in the Mira. Alright, his double Oricorio is a little bit annoying. Okay, so he does not get the kill, which is good for us. Now, if I can draw into a Sylvali off of research or any of this, that would be so good. Okay, unfortunately not. Caping Null does nothing, because Sylvali still knocks us out anyway. I think I just let him get the kill on Magby, because if I run, he's just going to take out one of our nulls, which will probably be worse for us. Honestly. I don't have Geo. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to Darkrai now. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to ping him here. Caping here doesn't really... Well, it doesn't force him to evolve. But it's still probably better. Because otherwise he could just one-shot and we don't have a secondary attacker. We can cape the null now. Yeah, we're going to cape the null here to avoid getting Mars. And then we'll pass. Yeah. I think I just let him take the Magby. Darkrai is good here because we can put him at... Yo, Tamias! We can put him at 60. So that way, once the Valet comes in, it's at 90 HP. And then we can one-shot it in the mirror if he doesn't have a cape. So this is really good. And we're guaranteed the Sylvali next turn because we have Gladion with double null already. So this is very good for us. Yeah, not sure why you evolved there. Unless he has cape. If he has cape, then it's understandable. But if he doesn't have cape, there is no reason to evolve there. Because he can do the same thing with that null that he can do with Sylvali anyway. Unless he's just betting that I don't have Sylvali. Which I guess is a play. But yeah, this is really good for us. And he has no energy on Oricorio, so we're in the driver's seat. This is why we play 2 Leaf. Okay. I'm also going to throw down the Magby, just in case he has Sabrina. And now the cape is really good because if he has another Sylvali, he can't one-shot us in the mirror. Nothing he does one-shots it in the mirror match. So even if he decides to build up another Sylvali, we're still in a winning spot. And now we can threaten up to 120 damage each turn because we have this and Darkrai in attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Something was keeping me a bit busy, but he's really behind now. There's no way he can really win at this point. He's just so far behind. Yeah, there's no way he can win. See that? Even going first in the mirror, we were still able to win there. We were still able to win even going first in the mirror. Tamias, we are clapping right now, bro. We're at like 1638 in Masterball rank. Like I said, even going first, we can win with this deck. That's the beauty. Okay, we do have Leaf. Again, if we see access to the Magby, we can retreat out and still attack on turn 2. And we have a decent shot of doing so. Now the question is, do I get greedy and do I Gladion first? Is that... Nah, I think that might be a bit too greedy. Okay, so we did see the Darkrai, so unfortunately not. We do have Leaf, so I guess I can throw down double Darkrai to avoid getting red carded. We do also have Sabrina, so we might be able to slow him down that way, depending on what he puts on the bench. So Sabrina could be a slowdown tool for us as well. We're just gonna throw down both of these Darkrai's at this point. He does have the Oricorio, which again is fine. Doesn't really pay for us to Sabrina at this point. Doesn't really accomplish anything for us. He's no way of one-shotting this. Unless... No, because then he's going to expect it. If I Sabrina in the Ori now... He's just not going to want to attack. Well... Maybe there is a world where we do it. Is there a world where I do it? If I Sabrina him now, he might be forced to run away. There might be a world where I do it. Because now he has defeated a Godsub ally. He can attack here, but that's fine, because this still deals with the Ori. If he goes to attack me now, he'll still deal with the Oricorio. He could retreat out and then use Elemental Switch to get rid of it. Okay, so he does red card. And he draws it to the Silvally. This is good. Because we hadn't used Research yet, so this is really good, because now he could have red carded us into Research. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. It forced the red card. So now we go down to 60. Yeah, we go down to 60. If he has Geo, he does kill. Which is the only sad thing here. He has 4 cards in hand, which is going to really slow us down. I don't have to burn the leaf, because he's at 50 HP. My only fear here is Geo. That's my only fear here. But we do deal with the Ori, which is good. Cape is really good. Part of me wants to play 2 Capes, because Cape is really good in this situation. In the electric matchup. Because Cape puts us to 80, which Geo can't kill us if we take him out in the follow-up. Okay, so this is still okay. As long as I don't let him get into that Cyrus range and build on the back end Darkrai, we should be fine because we have the leaf. Unless I draw into the second Silvally, because that changes everything. Because then I can build on the second Silvally here and win the game. But, or I can leaf in the Magby now and then attack with Darkrai. Yeah, that's really good. And then I can throw down the second Magby in case he Sabrinas. Because he's only got 1 knockout point. And that Darkrai will be ready to attack by next turn. See, like, Magby is really fast with Darkrai. Really fast. Okay, well that's a liability. This is good, because if we deal with the Zeraora, we take out all of his... Is it going to bring in the Pikachu? It's going to bring in the Pichu. Oh, well... I guess he can win the game that way. Okay, because he did have the X speed. He did top deck the Silvally, so we do get a bit punished. Yeah, I gotta keep this Magby in here. I cannot bring in Darkrai now, because otherwise we just lose the game on the spot. So no bringing in Darkrai. And we're still not vulnerable to Sabrina, so this is still fine. I could have attacked with Magby. I should have did that, but it's not gonna really make a difference, I don't think. Yeah, it's not gonna make a difference. I need to see Cape. Cape is the only way we could survive here. I need Cape. Woo! That doesn't really make a difference at this point. What a top deck is right. If he has Sabrina, he still wins, though. That's the only issue. Ah, he had the Guzma. Ah, well. Yo, Drew, what's up? Yeah, I think I'm going to run 2 Capes in this deck now. It's all good. We're still climbing. All good. Happens. Even going first, like I said, even going first, we're still giving these people a fight. And we don't want to go first. We want to go second. That was a good game. Back and forth. Alright, let's see if I have room for a second Cape in this list. I really don't. I really don't. That's the issue. Hey, SBS, what's up? Depends how many electric matchups we wanted to. That's the only matchup where I want Cape. Double Cape. No more Shadowverse? No, we are. Tomorrow. Yes, absolutely. You could even play one more baby if you wanted to and take out a Darkrai if you want. Oh, this is broken. Already 100 damage by next turn. This is crazy good. And going first into Eevee, we love it. If we go second into Eevee, we love it. This will destroy Eevee because it won't be able to evolve. And we see the Darkrai. Very, very good. All right, we're not gonna use Gladion because I don't want to give him access to no to red card here. And we attach to the type null, and now we're ready with the Gladion to threaten 100 damage by next turn. 100 I should say. 120 overall because we pinged it with the Darkrai. You could even, if you wanted to not hit the basic, let's say with a Darkrai, you didn't want to hit this basic, what you could theoretically do is you could just attach to both the type null, which I guess we should have did theoretically because he heals up with the Darkrai. But that's assuming like he hard open Espeon. That's not always guaranteed that they hard open the Espeon like that. But if you wanted to play like around a hard open Espeon, you could just like put them both on the type null so you hit for harder damage. I guess it really doesn't matter too much anyway, now that I think about it. Okay, now we one-shot this. So no more Sylveon. Gets us 2 free knockout points. Now he's in really deep trouble. Because Espeon cannot one-shot a Sylveon. That's why I was more than willing to do it. And that Darkrai will be ready to attack on the follow-up turn as well. So now we can threaten 120 damage here, which is exactly what we're going to do. Another Magby is fine. And if he tries to run, we got Cyrus. Now we'll go Gladion. So this will threaten 120, which is cracked, honestly. If he's Sabrina's, we could just bring back in the Magby. And now it's going to be very hard for him to heal this far down to get out of it. He can go up to 50 with 2 potions or a potion cape. That gets him up to 90. But it's going to be very hard out of 20 to heal back up to keep Espeon in the active. He's gonna need like double Eevee bag. Plus a potion to keep Espeon in the active. Even then, he doesn't one-shot the Rye anyway. Okay. Are you gonna run? So he's gonna heal up 20. So even if he has double Eevee bag, that's still not enough. Darkrai still one-shots. Actually, that has weakness. I forgot. Yeah, Darkrai just deals super effective to it anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, now I Cyrus and he loses, and he can't even take out the Sableye, so this is just game over. As Sai would say, bring that ass here, boy. Bring that ass here, boy. Yeah, now he just knows. Oh, he had everything. Okay. Yeah. We just slaughtered him there. Like I said, going second, this deck is extremely powerful. Extremely powerful with Darkrai. That is 120 damage. That is as fast as Solgaleo is. That's faster than Solgaleo. That is crazy amounts of damage going second. And again, going second, we see the Magby. Again, opening the Magby is broken. And even if you don't open the Magby, if you Pokeball into it, you can leaf back into Magby, as you've seen. Alright, up against Giratina Darkrai. This is very good because we can start attacking Giratina Darkrai really fast. He's not going to be able to attach the Darkrai to everyone. He's going to have to pass on Giratina. And he won't be able to double ping, so we'd rather go second into them. Okay, so there's the red card. That's really annoying. Alright, Darkrai, we can still attack by turn 3, so this is still okay. Somewhat. So Giratina, we do super effective actually to Giratina. Actually with a Geo, I think we one-shot the Giratina. Oh, well not with a cape. But this is gonna put him in a really bad spot. I will Geo here. Do I really want to? I don't think it really matters. He's not going to attack with it next turn anyway, so I don't think it really matters. Oh, it didn't... Yeah, it would have one-shot if he didn't have the cape, obviously, but we didn't... Actually, it would have, because then we could have pin-killed it. Yeah, I should have Geo'd there. I should have Geo'd there. But then they run like 150 potions, so... He probably has a potion in hand. That's why I didn't want to do it. Now I remember why I didn't want to do it. Because if I didn't and he has a potion, then the problem is then he's going to potion up. We're just going to throw away the Geo. But it was probably worth it to risk the potion. Oh, I should have risked the potion, honestly. If he has red, he can one-shot. But if he doesn't have red, he can't one-shot. Yeah, he does have the red. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, he wins here. Next time we're just gonna take the risk on it. I didn't know whether we should have taken the risk, but I guess it's worth it. I guess it's worth it there. Force him to have the potion. If he doesn't have the potion, then he's kind of in the toilet. Okay, we're going second. That's the way we like it. Against Eevee, and we got the Magby. Very good. So next time I know I'm going to take the shot there. I'm going to go for the ping and damage. Well, no, he had red. He would have, well, he would have won anyway. He would have won anyway, now that I think about it, because he had the red. So it wouldn't have mattered. He kind of had everything that needed to win there anyway. Okay, I'm going to likely research in the ball here because I want to see basics. Or not, because now he's going to get rid of it. Does have the silver term one. Okay. Ah, I drew the null anyway. I wanted to try to get it to another null. Do I want to put the energy on null now? I mean, do I want a Gladion here? Yeah, I will deck Fin now, because I still have a Leaf in hand. Okay. Now I can put 2 energies on 2 type nulls here. Get 2 of them fired up. Now, unfortunately, Eevee does one-shot the Magby, which is annoying, but I think it's something we kind of have to deal with. Now, if we top that Gladion, research, we have 5 top decks and how many cards? 13? Okay, so it's a little less than 50%. Oh, so now he doesn't one-shot anything. So he brings in a Sylveon. Okay. Okay, we do see the Gladion. Very good. So that will guarantee us Silvally, and Silvally cannot be reshot. One shot of the follow back. And we'll start going in. This is going to start putting a lot of pressure on him. Does bring in the Espeon. But again, he's either got to put energy on the Espeon and he's going to have to run, which means that he won't be able to attack with Sylveon unless he really wants to sacrifice being able to attack with Espeon in the future. Good! Good! So another turn of no attacking. That's what we love to see, kiddies. And I think that's honestly the worst play he could have did, because now if I draw into Cyrus, he just loses the game on the spot, and there's really no way. I mean, yeah, he could. Okay, Sabrina, but that doesn't do anything though. Doesn't really accomplish anything. Why? I don't understand. Then again, maybe I'm just not meant to. Why did we Sabrina there? That makes no sense to me at all. Maybe he just forgot they had free retreat. Okay. Oh no! Let me Sabrina so I attack the Magby instead of the type. No. He's really slow to attack now. The only thing I kind of regret is putting down the second Magby to play like around other things, but... Alright, if I draw Cyrus, we win. If not... Actually, we have 2 turns to kind of draw a Darkrai. Yeah, see, this is where we kind of get a bit punished for putting down the Magby. Is it worth us attacking now with this? Yeah, I mean, we're either gonna top deck something soon. Has to be, so I think we just do this now. Alright. Now, he has to heal up for 30, and he's gonna have 2 EV bags at this point. Otherwise, he's just a complete viability. And if we draw into anything else, we're kind of... he's kind of in a really awkward spot. So he's gonna need double EV bag to survive me top decking another, yeah, see, he's just kind of jumping all over the place now. Okay, so Espeon can hit for a lot. Actually, now he can just one-shot it. That's really annoying. Sabrina doesn't really slow him down. Sabrina doesn't really do a whole lot of anything. I think my best play is to retreat and build the Darkrai. Yeah. Retreat in the Magby and just build up Darkrai. If I Sabrina now, the problem is he just retreats out, which doesn't really accomplish anything. We just hold it. Now this is where it's curious what play he makes. I hope he doesn't have another Eevee. Wait, we knocked down one Eevee, didn't we? Or no, we didn't. Okay. Yes, we did. Okay. Okay, because that changes a lot. Okay, so he does bring in the Espeon. He is worried about Sabrina. He is accounted for Sabrina. But he's still gonna need to eat. He's still gonna need to Eevee bag here. Actually, wait. It doesn't matter. No, we win. Because he's weak to Psychic. Yeah. Even if he Eevee bags. Yeah, we just win now. Very nice. Very good. Alright, we beat two Espeons in a row. Well, not in a row, but we beat 2 Espeons. Espeon, Sylveon, which is considered one of the best decks in the format. Like I said, if we go second against them, it's really tough. Even though they have a lot of strong 1-energy attackers, like Espeon and Sylveon. Well, Sylveon's 2, not the EX. That we could still beat them. They could run, I guess, they could even run like, Tapu Lele if they wanted to as well. Espeon's kind of annoying because we end up attaching a lot to Darkrai, so kind of leaves our Sylveon a bit exposed, but we're only giving him like 1 knockout point anyway, so it's not like the end of the world. Okay, again, we now have the type null in hand. We're going first, and we can still attack by turn 2. So it's like going second, but we're going first anyway, which is cracked. So we don't really lose any speed. I mean, obviously, we still prefer to go second because we want to slow our opponent down as much as we possibly can. So it's still very profitable for us to go second, but still going first makes it really good for us. Okay, and he leads the Ho-Oh, which is very bad for him because he's going to need to leave. That's going to be a bit slow, and we're going to be faster for then. He is, honestly. No need to... I think. Defense Lugia, Darkrai's not gonna really make a difference. I'm just gonna cape now to get rid of cards out of the hand. Yeah. We don't really want a Sabrina and a Lugia. I don't want to research now because there's no point. If I do it now and he has Mars or red card, he can gain so much value off of me. The point would be to draw in a Gladion, but Mars red card is kind of the problem. His Ho-Oh is going to be quite slow to get going, though. Okay, so he's running it with Snorlax. He's running this deck. Okay. Now, I don't want to Sabrina that in because Illima's is a thing. So we got to be really careful with that. He could be baiting a Sabrina really, really hard. So hopefully we do draw into our Sylveon. Not our Sylveon, our Silvally. And then we could be starting to attack the Ho-Oh. And then if he runs, we could Cyrus. Okay, so he's going to cake the Ho-Oh, which is fine. Okay, Darkrai is okay. Okay, we do find the Silvally. Very, very good. We'll retreat out. We'll evolve. We'll throw down the Darkrai now because it's more capable of doing it now. And then we'll start attacking. Now, if he chooses to run, then we have the Cyrus. Again, we want to kind of leave him with Snorlax by itself. That's kind of the goal. Okay, so he does have the second Ho-Oh, which is a bit annoying. Okay, Leaf, we're still gonna get him into Cyrus. He's gonna Leaf into the Snorlax, but we're gonna still be able to Cyrus it in. I bet money he has Illiman in hand. 100%, he's trying to keep that Ho-Oh alive, but we're gonna slow him down by Cyrusing him right now. And still build up our speed by building up Darkrai. I will Pokeball here. He just leaves. No, Illiman for you! We are clapping. 1651. I see the future, I leave. Yeah. I mean, once you get up this far, you're a good enough player to know what's happening. Once you start getting up high enough, then you're a good enough player to know what's going to happen. The babies make Silvally so strong. I can't tell you. The babies just make Silvally so freaking strong. So freaking strong. I mean, it depends. Like, if you're going for a high rank and you want to try to get a high rank, I can understand it. Like, I get it at that point. We do have the leaves, so I guess it's fine. Now, unfortunately, this does counter us. Buzzwole one-shots Darkrai, which is really bad for us. And he could start really poking at our bench, so this is very bad for us. Okay. Geo really doesn't accomplish anything here, but I guess the leaf really doesn't do anything either. Yeah, I wonder as well. Part of me wonders that as well, Tamias. Honestly, don't think there's a way we really can win this, to be honest with you. The reason I say this confidently is that we can't really... We just dead to one Cyrus, really. And we kind of were forced into a spot where we had to build on Darkrai first. So, unfortunately, we had to put it down as a casualty early. I don't know if I agree with that Cyrus. I mean, some of them are on double Cyrus, but you better be on double Cyrus if you're going to make a move like that. He knows, like, he knew I had the leaf. Like, I can understand if he didn't know I had the leaf, but... Even then, like, I could just naturally retreat into it. We already had 2 energy on it. I think I'm going to start building on this one. I really don't want to make that a vulnerability, because he's just going to kill it too easily if I bring it in. I mean, I guess he kills it anyway. And maybe I should have. I need a cape here. I really need a cape. I need a cape if we're going to have a chance. I'm expecting Lucamine here. That's probably the final card in this hand. I still think, like I said, I still don't think we win this. Yeah, he just had everything, too. He had the Lucamine and top of the Leaf Cape. Yeah, there's no way. He already has Celesteela, so Sabrina does essentially nothing. The only shot we have is if we top that cape. If we top that cape, we might have a shot, but we need to top that cape. Even then, yeah, even then we can't win. It's not even enough. Like I said, this is our counter. He had everything, and it's our counter. So, nothing really we can do here. Going first, okay. Like I said, going first is not the end of the world. And we do have the Magby. And we also have 2 Pokeballs, so a very good chance. We're guaranteed to see a Null or a Ride, regardless. Regardless. I will... Okay. I was gonna say, maybe I will Glad. Maybe I should have Gladion first, because we already have Savali in hand. Okay, so we see Null and Darkrai. Okay. Well, we're obviously building on the Null, because we're going first. I'm just going to vomit everything down, because if he's Sabrina's, I really don't care at this point. No, we'll just do this. He's running for Abominable EX. Holy mother. Now again, this is the danger, because we're already threatening to hit for 100 by turn 2. Okay, now you're just dead. See, now he can't even evolve because he's going second, and now he just loses the game on the spot. Like I said, you will have games like this. You will have games where you just win the game on the spot because this deck just attacks so fast. GG. So fast, man. Like even going first there, you felt like you were going second. That's how disgusting this deck can be. You basically turned it and made it to 1 for 100. That's basically what that was. It was basically, if you count the Magby as free energy, that was 1 for 100. That's disgusting. Like, you want to lead a basic? You want to evolve in the active? Well, good luck. Hope your basic can survive a 100 HP attack on turn 1. 1651. Going second, we love to see it. Okay, like I said, we're going second. We don't mind seeing the type null. If we lead this going second, we don't mind. Because that just gives us Silvally anyway. So going second, we could open up Magby, or we could open up type null. Okay, so he's playing, Guzzlord. Okay, he does have the Barb. That's a bit annoying. Mars. Okay. Yeah, we do have the Gladion, though. Gladion is good because Gladion helps us deal with Mars a little bit more effectively. And we do have the Silvally back. Very good. I think I'm just going to attack here. Or do I want to at all? Yeah, because then I could potentially one-shot the Celesteely. Even with getting poisoned, he has no way to attack us on next turn. So we will deal with the getting poisoned. Because this actively forces him to do something about it. Now, the only problem is if he baits us and he has Neolegos in hand, we're going to take more damage. PCL? Okay. Oh, if I tapped that Giovanni, that would be so funny right now. He's actively not attacking with anything. That's kind of his problem. Okay, research is good here, though. Alright, we will evolve. And then we'll research. And we also recover from being poisoned. That's why I was really hoping we could take it out, but we can't. We'll ball here. Okay. Not really doing anything for us now, but we're still going to attack anyway. Unless I don't. What if I just ping it and then go in next turn? Unless I just don't. Yeah, maybe I just don't, honestly. Yeah, you know what? I won't. That way I can one-shot the Barb out of existence. Now we can start building on Darkrai. Neolego. Double Neolego. Holy mother freaker. So he's just gonna build on Sally. Okay. He might have a Will in hand. Yeah, we'll definitely try at some point. Okay. Very interesting the way he's played this. Now he doesn't get poisoned, but it doesn't really change anything. I think I just build on the Darkrai, honestly. Because if I go in with this, the problem is it's still going to be the same result no matter what I do. Yeah, it's still going to be the same result no matter what I do. Unless I leaf and then start attacking with Magby again. Maybe I do that instead. Yeah. So if he wants to play it like this, see what I draw into. Because this will allow me to have both Silvally and Darkrai ready, and I don't have to sacrifice either having either or available. Yeah, I'll build on the second null. Either one will be available next turn that I want to attack with. I could either attack with Silvally or that, and I'm guaranteed the other Silvally because both type nulls have been used. Alright, so he's in a Moonbathon. Go, Moonbathon! Ah, the Moonbathon failed. No Moonbathon for you. This is really good, because now I can bring in both Silvallis and have essentially make him use 3 kill points to take us out instead of 2. So this is a really good move to bring in the Magby here. Okay, so I already used that. It's fine. Should have used Will. I thought he had it, but either way, I'm going to force it. He could Lucamine. I wonder if he has Guz in hand. But if he had Guz in hand, he would have thrown it down. So he would have. He's definitely a top decked it. He's got to have a Lucamine in hand. Okay. Good. I'd rather him use it on this. So much worse, and then I could just kill it next turn with the Silvally if I top deck any... Well, I could just kill it with the Darkrai, honestly. Because he will be too slow to attack with the Lego. Yeah. Has he used 2 Lucamines or only 1? No, only 1. So he's still got another Lucamine. And we know he doesn't have Guz in hand. He could have another Lucamine. Oh, the Moonbathon failed again! Oh, toxic! Oh, that's toxic! Yo! Damn it, Moonbathon! I am gonna go in with the Darkrai, though. Because I can't really attack with Silvally because I don't have any other supporters to activate. I am gonna take this out right now. You never have grew on his Moonbathon. Toxic. Toxic. Only way he wins is if he top decks Guz and has a second Lucamine, but even still, I'm going in. No, it doesn't even win, because he has to bring in the Lego. And that doesn't even do it, because he can't... Unless he has, like, X speed on top of this crap. He'd have to have, like, X speed into Guzzlord into Lucamine, which is ridiculous. Like a 3-card combo. I mean, I guess he can reduce us on Guzzlord. I guess he can Lucamine into Guzzlord. Ability to like reduce Grindcore. I guess he could Grindcore us. I gotta hope he doesn't hit like 10 heads on this thing. Oh my gosh, he just can't get 1 heads today. Okay. Well, now we treat out the Darkrai and probably bring in the Silvally. Yeah, that's probably what we do here. We do get vulnerable to Cyrus later, but it's still fine. He's out of Lucamines. He used both of them now. So he used both Lucamines. He's kind of forced to attack here. Because otherwise he just loses Cyrus anyway. Okay, so he does get 1 heads. Okay, 2 heads is a bit annoying, but... Still have to kind of stick to the same game plan here. I think I just attached to the back one. Because if he Cyruses, we're kind of dead anyway. And attaching to the front doesn't really do anything. If I attach to Darkrai that's greedy, it's going to lose to Cyrus. I have to bet. How many supporters do I have left in this deck? Well, Sabrina doesn't do it. 4 cards left. I'll say attach and then Silvally. Yeah, that's probably the play. Then next turn I Silvally. Okay. The only problem with this is that if he doesn't attack, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Maybe I should have attached this. I should have attached to the Silvally. That was probably the play. Or attach the active anyway. Maybe attach the active anyway would have been the better play. This is going to force him to make that play anyway, and then we just bet on top decking. Either way, there's risk and reward to every play that we do. There's risk and reward to every play that we can do here. There's some level of risk and reward to every play that we do in this situation. Okay, now we just get Cyrus and the game ends. Okay, now we just win. Well, we don't just win, I should say. We didn't just win. Because I can't just Cyrus and win the game. Because the problem is then I can't retreat this out yet and attack. Well, actually, wait, yes I can. Yeah, because we could deal to 50. Yeah, it's only at 50 HP. Yeah, yeah. That's what I meant to do last turn. Okay, so now we bring in the Silvally. And then we Cyrus. And we'd hit for 100 anyway, because we Cyrus. What am I saying? What am I saying? Oh wait, it's 2 for 100. What am I doing? Oh god. I forgot Silvally is a 2 attacker. I'm thinking everything's a 1 attacker. I mean, he really has no way to get it out of there anyway. He has no cell stealer. So it's still fine. Okay, so he's gonna Cyrus us in. Oh, what a funny game this is. I mean, what can he draw into at this point? Unless he runs like a random ass leaf in this deck. Not gonna matter. Even if he attacks with Grindcore, we really don't care. Okay, now we're just anyway. We were just delaying it, chat. We were just delaying it. I was BMing for real. For real. Nobody tell anybody. This is pure BM. I'll be like, what an idiot! What a waste of a Cyrus. It really wasn't. It didn't matter anyway, but... Now we attach the 4th energy to Darkrai. Toxic! And now we win. Alright! Very good! Very good! Heavy cross. Woo! Very good. We can attack with Silvally next turn. Good. We're going first. Oh, he's playing this with Eevee. Flareon? No, he's playing Flareon with Silvally. But we have the advantage here because we can attack first. Much, huge advantage going second. Yeah, we definitely don't want a Sabrina here. That's a no-no. Let's Pokeball first. I don't think I want to research here either, because I do not want to play into. Okay. My only issue with putting down the Magby now is it does play into him potentially hitting us with... And I also don't want to lose to a red card either. Okay. This is good because even dealing the 20, you may say, oh, what's the difference? Well, the difference is if he has Cape, then Cape can keep the Silvally alive if he evolves there. But if we hit him for the 20, he won't be able to. It'll put him at 90 to 110. Well, it will keep him alive. It'll keep him alive still. But if we draw a Giovanni, it won't. If we Geo, it won't. So, like, if he has a Cape, we Geo, it won't. But if we hit the heads there, then he wouldn't even save him anyway. Okay, let's see if he has another Null on the bench. He has a second Eevee. It's a Flareon. Okay. So he will not be able to attack next turn, even though he can combust. He can hit our Silvally, but that's still fine. He does evolve. Does he have a Giant Cape? No, he does not. Alright, we are going to 100% take it out. Do I research now? No, I don't think I do. I think next turn I do it. Keep some mysteriousness in the hand. Alright, so Silvally goes down now. Very good. Very, very good. I don't know why he evolved there, because he just gets destroyed anyway. The only reason why you would evolve is if you had Cape, but he didn't have Cape. He can combust here, but that's still not enough, and he goes down to 130, which means if we Sabrina in the Flareon, the pings are going to matter now. The more times we Darkrai ping him, it's going to be really annoying for him. He just basically Darkrai pinged us for him. Okay, so he does have another Sabrina. He does have another type null. We're not going to Sabrina. We're just going to one-shot it. We're going to research into a one-shot, and we're just going to start pinging with Darkrai. Building up the Darkrai. And we're just going to take out the... Well, actually, I don't even have to research. But I kind of... what do I want to draw into? Do I want to draw into anything right now? Yeah, I guess I kind of do. I want to find Cyrus. Eventually. Alright, I will Cape. No, I still gets one shot. I think I'm going to Cape the Darkrai in the back. Because then he'll need extra Eevee Bag and Red to kill. So we're going to Cape the Darkrai. And then we're going to attack. I always want to keep 3 cards in the hand because I don't want to get Sabrinaed. And now Sabrina could just straight up win us the game at this point. If he doesn't evolve into Silvally, it's game over. So it's gonna, even if he brings in the Flareon. Well, it's not game over because he'll just one-shot the Silvally now. But yeah, well, it's not game over because he can just one-shot our Silvally. But okay, so he does have the Guzma. We're gonna bring in the Magby anyway. We're not bringing this in. I want him to have to kill the Magby. Or no, because it's not gonna matter because Silvally has a 1 retreat cost, so he doesn't have to evolve anyway. I was gonna say if he didn't have the that, it would matter. But we're gonna bring in the Magby, and I'm gonna Gladion here to try and whatchamacallit? What's the word for it? The only way I would Sabrina is if I had Cyrus, but I don't have it. How many cards left in the deck? 8. Still a long ways to see Cyrus. Still a long ways. I was really hoping we would draw into a type null there. Because now we could lose to... Well, no, he gets Sabrina and Red in the same turn. We get Sabrina and Eevee Bag. Yeah, I was really hoping we'd draw in the type null there, because now he can win the game. He's got to have Sabrina and Eevee Bag. That wins in the game. If he doesn't, then he's going to lose the game if he can bust, because he'll go down to 90. Well, I shouldn't say that much, but he could still Eevee Bag to survive at 110. But it would take some of the resources he has out. This is fine. Okay, so he gets rid of Sabrina, which is fine. Doesn't really help us out now. If you can bust, you'll regret it. Don't do it. Okay, so he's retreating out. He's running. Okay. Well, now you're still going down to 90. I don't know if running really helps you here. Now I can just Gladion into the other type null. You giving me time to do that. Ooh. That's game over, buddy. Bring that ass here, boy. Bring that ass here, boy. The Pokemon Pocket Classic. Top deck the Cyrus. Top deck Cyrus. Toxic. I don't know if it was really the right play for him to run there. See if we get to 1700 this stream. Toxic. We're at 1680 now. This is the highest I've ever gotten. Mainly because I've been afraid to full out of Masterball, so that's why I didn't really want to climb into it. Because I was afraid things would go south if I did. So I didn't want to do it and risk my hourglasses. Now that I'm up this high, I don't really want to make... I'm going to have to make my YouTube videos in casual again. Okay. Like I said, we have a lot of good draws off red cards, so we don't automatically lose the red card, which is really, really nice to see. I could Gladion first to see a higher chance of seeing a second, a Darkrai, but I'm not edgy to see Darkrai just yet, so we could draw into it a little bit later. Not that edgy to see. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna hold the type null so we can hit with Silvally and get a guaranteed kill. Well, we get it anyway, but I'm gonna hold the Gladion. I think it's a little bit greedy. We're just gonna keep the other Magby in the hand. Yeah, that doesn't really matter too much. He can evolve now into Espeon and heal on up, but again, he's not gonna be able to attack. We're gonna attack first. Okay, so he has Sylveon, which is not what you really want to evolve in the active. You want Espeon. I was hoping to get the heads, because if we got the heads, we one-shot the Sylveon. If he evolves Sylveon, but we didn't get the heads. Okay, so he had the Eevee bag, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I don't think he had the Eevee bag there. Kind of a bit of a waste. Bit of a waste, if you ask me. We will Gladion here. Hopefully this gives us a null. Okay, so we do get another null. I want to start deck thinning the deck. We do have the Cyrus, so we can chase things out later. Alright, so we have both Sylveons. Now that will deal a ton of damage. He can hit for 130 if he has two of them on the bench. Okay, we don't care for Sabrina much. We could just bring in the Magby. He's already attached to the Sylveon, so he can't attack with the EX. So I don't get the Sabrina there. That was just a waste. He doesn't slow us down at all. Magby has a free retreat cost. So that was a waste of his Sabrina. Okay, so he does force me to use a supporter to take out the Sylveon. If he wants to do that. If he runs, that will be a mistake, because then I could just Cyrus it in. And then, I mean, I guess he forces the Cyrus, but... Okay. Oh, well, now I don't have to. Now I can just kill it with the Darkrai ping. Without a supporter. Very good. Now, the only problem is he can hit for 130. He can one-shot the Silvally. But I don't think there's really anything we can do about that anyway. And now we hit for 50, and we take out the Sylveon. Actually, no, because now he only have two on the bench. Yeah, so he would only have two. So yeah, taking out the Sylveon there was really crucial. And we got to waste the cape, so... Now he's going to need Geo to one-shot the Silvally. Because now we can only deal 100 with the Sylveon, because it's 30 more for each EV evolution, so he's only going to have two. Or I should say each evolution. Yeah, so now he can't one-shot, which is really big for us. So if he attacks and we draw a supporter, we win the game. Any supporter wins the game here. GG! Yeah, so taking that out was absolutely the correct play. That was huge for us. Trying to get to 1700 to stream. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! That's toxic, bro! Well, you have $16.99. Alright, we'll do one more game. Oh. I understood. Yeah, I know. I understand it now, Sai. I understand everything you taught me, Sai. I understand it. I completely understand. I understand what's to be understood, Sai. I understand it now. I understand. I completely understand it, Sai. Don't worry. Don't worry, bro. The understanding has been understood. I understand. I understand it, Sai. I understand. Everything you taught me, I understand it now. I understand the understood. Alright, hopefully a type null. That would be the most ideal. Okay, perfect. I was gonna say Darkrai wouldn't be bad, but... Oh, he's not gonna damage it. Do I really have to throw down the second Magby here? No, he's not gonna go in turn 1. I could to play around red card, but then he could end up red carding me and other things. But I don't really want to vomit Magby down. Could be a liability later. Like, if he outright played Rayquaza, we could get really punished for doing that. Okay, so... Oh! Toxic! The 1-star Snorlax has been eating too much. It's like America's obesity problem all into one. Hello? Toxic. Oh, SimCity soundtrack. Alright, so we do one-shot the Pichu. I guess. Whether it's actively that great or not, that's a different story, but... It will prevent them from getting energy on too fast, I think. Still worth it. Okay, yeah. We do get 1 turn of damage, so yeah, it's worth it. We don't have to use the supporter, though. That we do not have to do. We are going to throw down the Darkrai now, because we can't lose the Sabrina, so it's fine. And we don't have to use the supporter here. I don't know why he take that. I guess he really thought, maybe he thought just in case I didn't have Self-Ally, but that's a little bit greedy. That's greedy on his behalf, I feel. He would have did better caping the Snorlax, I feel, but that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Unless he just has Ilima. Sabrina? Well, it does nothing, though. I just bring in the Magby. He can't attack it anyway. I don't know why he's Sabrina there. Why do people Sabrina in this spot? Actually, that might help me. Honestly, ironically, that might help. Because now I could let him take out the Magby. And then stall a turn. He's going to heal up. The Darkrai ping doesn't really matter. What matters here... I gotta think here. Okay, so we see Silvally. That doesn't really change anything. I guess it doesn't matter anyway, because I just end up bringing in the Magby regardless to just tank a hit. Maybe in the case of, like... Well, he's already used Sabrina. No! No, I think we bring this in now. I don't think it mattered. I thought about it, but... doesn't really matter regardless. Because either way, I'm stalling a turn anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. Just giving him a free kill at that point. I will have to throw down the second Magby next turn. Okay, so he does have Ori. Now that... We do have Cyrus for the Ori, so this is fine. The only issue to our plan is Ilima. Ilima would be really annoying. If he has Ilima, he can just win. Okay, so that will heal up 20. Which the Darkrai ping does nothing, but that's fine. What we are going to do, we are going to throw down a second Magby, so that way he can't Sabrina into Darkrai. Which would be even worse for us. Alright. Now... research. Okay, Sabrina's fine. If he runs into Ori, we're okay. Okay. The only thing that scares me here is red card. Which is kind of why I didn't want a Cyrus, but if we draw on the research, it's not going to really make a difference because we kind of have to kill him quick anyway. Lugia, okay. Now, does he run into Ori? That's the question. Okay, now we win. That's what I wanted you to do. Again, he kind of wasted Sabrina. I don't know why everyone's just wasting Sabrina. Wow! Woo! 1721! Very good. Okay, where are we at? I guess we could play till next loss. Next loss we can call it. That's fine. Toxic! Alright, going second, we love to see. That we don't love to see. That's the first bad lead of the day. It's fine. And we have plants, so this is really bad. Likely Buzzwole. If he leads Pheromosa, I'm not going to throw anything down. We do have Leaf. Keep that in mind. We do run 2 Leaf in this deck. I want you to keep that in mind. That's what we do for situations like this. Shuckle? Oh, God. This is actually really annoying. The Shuckle can do up to 80 damage to Darkrai. And he's guaranteed 40 if he hits one edge. Is he running a Lowen Executor? That's what I think this is. Okay, we do see Leaf. That's very, very good. Okay, now we are absolutely going to Leaf into this Titanol. Because he can't one-shot this no matter what. But I really don't want him to start whacking Darkrai. I'd rather him go at the Null than him to start whacking Darkrai. Alright, so we do hit him for 20. He does take 20 less damage, so just keep that in mind. But I really don't want him to start whacking me for whacking this Darkrai, or that could get really terrifying really quick. Red card. Okay. Like I said, we have a lot of good things he can red card us into, so red card doesn't necessarily help him. I understand it! All 3 heads! I understand it! Oh, yes, I understand it. I understand it, boy. Boy, do I understand. That Shuckle, as Steven would say, does not chuckle. Don't chuckle at the Shuckle. I completely understand. I have a superior level of understanding now. Don't worry, I understand it. I understand the understood. I understand everything that's supposed to be understood in this world. Don't worry. Don't worry about me, Sai. I understand it. I understand. I understand what's to be understood. He's running 2 shuckles? Toxic. Why is he playing 2 liabilities in the deck? He just gets 2 free points, bro. Yeah, bro, just give 2 free points to the opponent, bro. Alright, I'm absolutely building on the second null. The problem, I kind of made a mistake. I should have just built on the Darkrai, because now I can't one-shot this thing. I forgot it takes 20 less damage. Yeah, I should have built on the Darkrai. Because then we would have taken it out. It's fine. Surely it's fine. Yeah, actually, it doesn't really matter. Actually, it may not matter anyway. Given by what he's doing, it may not matter regardless that we did this. Well, now he doesn't kill it anyway. Okay, which is a good thing for us. Ooh, Sabrina. Holy Sabrina. Now we get a free ping, and now we get to attack for free. Now I get to ping your ass for free. If I Sabrina him now, he has to bring in a Low and Executor. Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely Sabrina here. Hey, Zillaclash, what's up? Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna Sabrina here, because he has to do this now. If he doesn't do this now, then he just loses. So he has to do it. And then just leaves him vulnerable to Cyrus later on. And then we hit for 100. Yeah. And then he's not going to want to attack with this thing. Yeah, now he just dies if he attacks it. Yeah, that's a very good Sabrina for us. Okay, so it does force the Erica, but now if I top it as a supporter, I just win the game. Alright, and he can't will, so... Oh, okay, so we get the heads anyway. Woo! Alright, I'm going for it. Well, actually, I don't have to. I can bring in the Magby first. I don't have to play that game. Supporter! I've drawn, like, literally every basic in the deck. Okay, perfect. Perfect! I was like, oh, come on, I've drawn, like, literally every basic in the cell deck. Ah, toxic. Yes! We are clapping! Yes, you can. Top 5,000 players now. We're facing good players at this point. Alright. Alright, this is the first shit dick hand of the day. I say that and then watch us top deck the Leaf. Oh, this is gonna be kind of... We do play Sylvali. Now, the Arceus is going to be ready to attack my next turn, which is terrifying. He's going to take out the Magby anyway. I think we have the Gladion now. Unfortunately, I do think we lose this one. That Arceus is going to kill us. We're not even pinging Arceus at this point. Yeah, there's no way I think we can win this. Like I said, I could take out the Pichu, but the problem is, unless I evolve now. But even then, like, he hits for 110, so it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't even do anything. Just one-shots the Arceus anyway, just reaches out the Pichu and then one-shots the Arceus. It's a very good deck that he's built here. Arceus with this is very strong. Once I get Pichu, I'll make a video on this. This looks very, very spicy. But yeah, I don't see any way we can really win this here. I could Cyrus in for a ping, I guess. I don't think that really changes anything, though. Yes, of course. Of course I can. Not even a question. Yeah. I don't see a way we're gonna win this, to be honest. But we got really far this stream. We went all the way to like 17. We're gonna be at like 1730 when this is said and done. So we went all the way from like 1600 to like 1730. Very, very good, successful climb here. Very, very good. Okay. Mars doesn't really affect anything here. Just kind of is what it is at this point. Maybe I do add red in this deck. I don't know. That's... eh. Could I... Is there any way to win this? Like, is there any hope? I can't one-shot without, like, a red or something. I'm sure there might be a way, lo and behold, there might be a way. Kinda got a shock of his shell here. Actually, yeah, we could ping it off and then Cyrus and the Pichu. I should have probably Cyrus this turn, but oh, we had red anyway. Okay, we needed him not to have red. We needed a lot of things to go right. Yeah, he just kind of had everything. He had everything he needed. There was nothing we could do. We had a shot, though, if we had the red, but we couldn't do anything. He didn't have red. We could have won there, but he did have the red. Yeah. So, yeah, big red. Yeah, yep. Very successful time. Very successful climb. We got all the way to 1733. We might have a shot at top 10,000. The annoying thing is I don't know where the rankings are. I can't see where everybody's ranked. That's the problem. I don't know where top 10,000 is. Yeah. Alright, let's see who's on that we can raid. And then we can go on about that. So we will raid. I just made a video, short on this today. So if you haven't seen the short, go check that out. Let's see. Oh yes, huge shout out. Oh, did we get a raid from Sting? A huge shout out to Sting. Who is streaming Pocket? JG is streaming in Masterball. Let's see who's streaming Pocket. If we don't see anyone, we will give the raid to JG. But let me see who's streaming Pocket at the moment. Good lord. Where are you? Category, pocket. Is there anyone on that I know? There's a few. Yeah, nobody that I know right off the bat is streaming. Nobody that I know right off the bat. But let's see. Yeah, there's nobody that I know that we're following. But we could go ahead and give somebody a raid over here. Here we go. Here we go. We'll rate this guy. Let's see.